Check it, B. I just got the phone with my father. And what I realized from this conversation was the healing that I needed was the releasing of me feeling that every time I talk with my dad, he's going to speak fear into my plans. It's not that my daddy speak fear into my plans. He was always speaking what he's seen as realness, that he's seen as truth, as he's seen as practical. My dad's Aquarius, so am I, although he's more Capricorn than I am. And I'm a Capricorn rising. I didn't never fully look at my dad's chart, but I do know he portray a lot of Capricorn energy in the way that he see money, the way that he see life, you know? And so with that being said, growing up, I used to always feel like anytime I want to do something that was so unorthodox, that was so out of the way, he would always come in with a way of making me feel unworthy or making me feel like I shouldn't do it or making me doubt myself, you know? Being that voice in my head that made me doubt. And today was when I finally realized that he was never trying to do that. He was only doing to me that he would do it to himself. He would question himself. He will make sure that he has everything in place before he makes a decision. That doesn't mean I have to negate that I do that too, but in my own way. I can stop looking at my father as an attack and see him for what he's wanting to be, which is my father, a guide. He's just guiding me. It's the same way if your ancestors say, we're not sure about that, but you feel that you want to do it and it plays out for you. Sometimes even your spirits don't see fully what's for you because they are only sectioned in a certain way. Certain ancestors can only see so much for you because they're only placed in your life for a certain reason, for a certain season. You feel me? So with that being said, moving forward, you know, we have to stop feeling like that when someone is coming in with practicality, they're not coming in to bring fear into your life. Even if they are projecting that fear, because the way that they are channeling it is through fear. Fear doesn't have to be negative, and you don't have to see it as positive if you don't want to, but just see it for what it is, which is something that makes you question. It makes you pause. You feel me? Fear brings doubt. It brings uncertainty, although your certainty is how you stabilize your reality. When fear says you can't do it, you remind yourself you can. When fear say, are you sure? You say, yes, the fuck I am. When fear say, I don't know about that, you say, well, I motherfucking do. Because I am the decision maker. I am the one navigating this reality regardless of who has insights on it. Okay? And this is not for you to not take your motherfucking guidance and insight, because that's your ass, because I ain't say that. I felt somebody saying, yeah, don't do that. Don't just sit here and feel like no one can aid you or no one can support you, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that even with how my daddy said what he said, he did nothing but reassure myself, because it was already what I was moving on. I was already feeling and thinking like this. I was already knowing this is how I'm going to move. You get what I'm saying? So him saying it isn't me thinking like, oh, here he go with all this. No, it's more so here he go with his concern. Here he go with his love. I don't move far away to a state that he can't just get to. They live in Georgia. I'm up here in Jersey now. He just can't get here. He just can't run to my beck and call. And I know I have been through things in the past that had caused him to worry about me, because he don't understand my process. He don't understand what it's like to be a spirit having a human existence in the way that I do, connecting with spirits in the way that I do. Doesn't mean he don't have his gifts. Doesn't mean he doesn't see things and know things as well. But I connect in the way that I do. So there are different things and different circumstances that I've been through that I know that made my father worry about me, you know? And that's what he said. He's like, shit, I'm just not trying to bother you or worry you. He's like, I'm just your father, you feel me? And he basically just let me know he cared. And that was something I always questioned, because for a long time I wondered, did my daddy care about me? Because he never showed in the way that I deserved, in the way that I wanted. And as I've been loving myself, I've been noticing that shift, because it's like I'm no longer wanting it. I'm no longer desiring it. And I'm seeing where I already was receiving it. And now it's like it's coming even more. And this is just this situation, but in every situation in my life, as I've been releasing the past and integrating it as well. Yes, you have to release the past, release what your mind feels towards it, and integrate it back into your heart, into your soul. Because your mind is the one that holds on to those past circumstances. Your body remembers as well. So as you're reshaping your nervous system, you will be introduced to these old pathways, to these old ways of being, not because you haven't grown, but to grow more. So that you can feel more, so that you can expand more. It's your boy, Biazzer Bunte. And that's the message, baby.